Hey guys, Cactuz here. Welcome to my Cactuzville channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be using Blender to create a simulator egg for ROBLOX. Now if you don't have Blender installed, all you have to do is go to blender.org, click this blue download Blender button, and then you can just click on this blue button here to download it for Windows. However, if you click on this button, you can see that there are versions for Windows, Mac, Linux, Steam, and there's even the source code to Blender. But I'm just going to click on the blue button. It'll take a little time to download. Once it's downloaded, run it and then go through the install process. Here we click next, then accept the terms of the license agreement and click next. Pick the location and click next and then install. Okay, once you've downloaded and installed Blender and you run it, you should see a screen like this. Now I'm going to press the Shift, Alt and C, and that will show in the bottom left of the screen all the keys and mouse presses that I make. There are currently 3 items in the workspace. There's this cube, there's a camera here, and there's a light up here. Now we don't need any of these, so you can either select each one individually and press your delete key on your keyboard, or you can drag and select with your mouse and press the delete key to get rid of them all at the same time. Now if I undo that, you could additionally select them all as before and press the X key and then select delete from the little menu that pops up. Okay, now that we've got a nice clear workspace, what we're going to do is we're going to add a mesh to start working with. So we're going to press the Shift and the A key to bring up the add menu. We're going to go to the mesh option and then we're going to select the UV sphere. Now if you go down to the bottom left of the screen, you'll see that it says add UV sphere here. Now this is actually a menu. If it's not fully shown, you can press the little triangle to the left and it will pop up with the whole menu. Now we can select the number of segments that we want. It's currently at 32, which is quite a lot, so I'm going to move that down to 16. And the rings are the horizontal lines that make up the model. If you're going for low poly, you can reduce this down to a low number. If you want it slightly higher, you could go up to 10 or 12, say. I think I'll stick with 12. Now if you click the workspace here, that will complete the operation. So here we have the building blocks for our egg. Now if you press and hold the mouse scroll wheel and then move your mouse, you can rotate around the object. But we want to look at it from the front view. So you can either press 3 on your numeric keyboard, or the other option is up here in the top right. You can select the X. Now if you want to zoom into view, you scroll your mouse wheel and that will bring it in. And if you want to move it around the screen, you can hold down the Shift key whilst you hold down the mouse middle button and that will move it around. So let's scroll in. Now what we want to do is edit this, so we select it by clicking it and then we press the Tab key to go into edit mode. Now if you notice up here at the top left, it will show you what mode you're in, and these 3 buttons will show you what you're selecting. This first button is for the vertex, the next one is for the line, and the next one is for faces. Alternatively, you could also press the 1, 2 or 3 button on your keyboard. Now we're going to stick with vertex for this one. What we're going to do now is stretch out the top of the sphere to make it look like an egg. So we have to go into proportional editing mode. You can either go up here and select this button here. Alternatively, you can press the O key on your keyboard. If you select the top vertices on the sphere and press the G key, it will allow you to move the top vertices proportionally with the ones below it. However, we want it to be on the vertical axis here, so we're going to press Z. That locks it to this axis. Now if you see, when I pull it out, it gets a bit pointy here. So what you can do is you can use your scroll wheel to reduce or enlarge the area that the proportional editing works. Just move it to a point where you think it looks like an egg and then you click to confirm it. Now if we press the Tab key to come out of edit mode, there's our egg. Now you might be saying it looks a bit faceted at the moment, a bit blocky. Some people might like that, but if you don't, you can right click whilst it's selected and select Shade Smooth. That looks much smoother now. Additionally, you can go down here to the menu on the right, click on the Object Data Properties button, which is this green triangle here, and you can select the normals here and select Auto Smooth. You can change this angle if you want by clicking and dragging left and right, but I find that the default of 30 is actually quite good. And there we have a good simulator egg. Okay, now that we have the egg made, we might want to add some materials to it to make it look a bit nicer. So on the bottom right here, we're going to click this red circle here. This is the material properties menu. Go up here and click the new button. Now we're going to name this button egg. You can name it whatever you want. And what we can simply do is give it a base color. So we can click on here and we can change it to any color we want. So well, let's go for a bright pink, yeah. But you may be saying, hang on, it's not changed color here. That's because up here in the top right, we're in the solid mode. What we have to go to the one to the right to have the material preview mode. And we click that, we get the egg. Now one thing we're going to want to do is save what we've done here. So we'll go up to File, select Save As. Here you can navigate to where you want it on your hard drive. You can go down here and give it a name. I've given it the name egg, and you click Save. Now in future tutorials, we're going to take the egg that we've created here, and we're going to create different materials, patterns, and even shapes. So stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed to the Cactuzville channel, and if you could hit the like button, that would help this video reach a much wider audience. Until next time, this is Cactuz signing off.